Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher and we are rocking and rolling here with so many beauty empties here. They are overflowing. I actually have more on the floor because we got too many. So we're going to go through all of the products that I have emptied in the beauty niche, in the whole world of beauty here. We've got hair, we've got makeup, we've got fragrance, we've got candles, you name it. Everything I've gone through in the month of January, a little bit into December as well. We'll talk about it, but if all of that interests you, stick around and we'll dive right on into it. All right, guys, so first of all, I want to let you know I do put timestamps in my caption these days, so this will allow you to skip past this little intro real quick because I had something I wanted to run by you guys about my empties. But if you want to skip past that and just go straight to it, you are welcome to go check out my caption. I will put the timestamp for when it starts. It is really easy peasy. Just click on that little button and there is no need to leave a rude comment about a long intro. As a matter of fact, I think that hitting that button is even easier than wasting the energy on being mean and rude. So anyway, first thing I wanted to let you know. And second of all, I wanted to talk to you guys about how I normally do my empties. Now, I typically bring these to you every month. It's kind of part of my monthly routine, one of my routine videos. The problem is I have a lot of routine videos and some that I just love and I don't want to give up, but it's a real struggle with my schedule. I have mentioned a few times now, like in 2025, I've had to really clamp down, prioritize videos. I just have so much less time these days and I'm stuck to only certain times I can film. And it's really hard with these routine videos, and pretty much almost everything is a routine video because I do a lot of spoilers each month and a lot of unboxings each month. And so by the time I get all of those out to you guys, I have no time left for any of the other content that I have been really wanted to share with you. I've got a lot of new and exciting content I want to share, like a lot of cruelty-free dupes and conscious beauty, a lot of things I've been researching and I'm excited about, and I never have time to bring it to you. So where I'm going with all this is I'm trying to figure out how to fit in my empties videos, and I was wondering if maybe I even just do it quarterly or let it pile up for a little while and bring it like maybe just a little less often. I don't want to give them up completely because I love this video and I know some of you are kind of my routine viewers on it also and enjoy it, and I want it to be beneficial for you. It's a good way for me to be able to bring all the reviews from all these beauty boxes that we try, and a lot of you guys are doing similar products in your beauty boxes, and I love that we can kind of chat about similar ones we're doing. So if you'll help me brainstorm on how we can do this that will still help with my schedule but also not pile up. I mean, you see how full this box is already, and this is just a month. So if we go further, we're going to probably have like 100 products to share at once. It might be a really long video. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to approach this. And then the same thing goes on my eyeshadow palette rankings video too. I always bring a video each month of all the palettes I've worn for the month at the end of the month. I've been considering maybe my eyeshadow palette rankings, picking like my top 10 of the month and more sharing them in a quick short with the looks that I've worn with them. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys, especially you guys that are familiar with my monthly routine here and how we might be able to redo things a little bit to just free up more time. Free up more time from some new and different content. Okay, I think that was everything. Now let's get started. So what we do is we go through all of the products that I have worn, or not worn, but all the products that I have used up and have gone through and emptied, and I share kind of my thoughts on them really quickly, give a speed review, and then we kind of share like would I pass or repurchase again, that kind of thing. So let's get into it, and the empties start now. All right, so as you see on the top, we first have the Bondi Boost Thickening Therapy Shampoo. And so this is what I've been using for a little while. This was gifted to me by the brand. I've worked with them several times, and I love most of the products from Bondi Boost. They are one of my routine like hair brands that I use a lot, and I like this one because it's more thickening. The shampoos and like conditioners and stuff I tend to shy away from, or any that are more like moisturizing, too hydrating. but I like ones that are thickening. I like ones that add volume and aren't gonna like weigh the hair down too much. So really, really liked this one. The only complaint that I have is the pump styles like this on a lot of shampoos, not just this one, but these particular, the conditioner one of this is like stuck. Sometimes I can't get it twisted and opened right from the start because it, you know, it will come where it's pushed in more and you have to like pop it out and it springs up to get it to start, right? And I could never get the conditioner to pop up and spring out right. And I've had this happen with a few of Bondi Boost products like this. So on one hand, I like the pump because it's easy in the shower, but I can, half the time they get stuck and I can't get them open. Same thing on Olaplex, I think. I've had a hard time with both these brands. So what I have to do with that one is like pull the whole thing out and like just plop as much shampoo or conditioner onto the palm of my hand and get it out that way. And then when it gets down to the bottom, I pull this out and empty it onto my hand. So it's a pain, but the shampoo itself is really good. Okay, I just finished up this cleanser from La Palette Beauty. This is the Vita Yellow Fresh Cleanser. I've had this forever, that came in an Allure Beauty box, and I almost decluttered it a couple times, and I hung onto it, I hung onto it, yeah. And I finally ended up using it and used it all up, and I like it pretty well. It has this almost the feel of like a cleansing balm to it. It's that really thick gel-like texture in it, but it's not really a cleansing balm. It's a cleanser, but it does feel a lot like a balm coming out, and it's refreshing and nice scent and all that. So I did enjoy it. I don't know what the prices run on these, but I might consider, you know, if I were to purchase it on my own. The one thing that I haven't done is researched all of these products, guys, by the way, on whether they're cruelty-free or not. These are all left over, a lot from December, what I was already working on in 2024, and I have finally emptied it this month. So you'll start to see what's happening in my empties over time here is as I'm moving more and more to only cruelty-free brands. Over time, you'll start to see those non-cruelty-free ones probably fizz out, but it's like, I'm not going to just toss everything if I'm in the middle of using it, and I'm not going to toss something if I've already bought it. Like, that's not going to do anybody any good because, you know, I already own it. I'm not really saving any animals that way, but going forward, it's more what I buy and what I promote. So I will still share the products with you, even if, you know, like whatever's kind of been left over and that I'm using up and stuff over time here. All right, anyway, I did just want to give you that point. All right, next one is from Frank Body. We got this in Ipsy, and this is the Smoothing AHA Body Lotion. I started to say AHA, but it's AHA. And it's made with lactic and glycolic acid. So this is a body exfoliant, and it's been nice. I like it. I've been using it more if I was in the bath to exfoliate. It does not feel exfoliating at all, but it is, I think it is a, you know, it's a chemical exfoliant. So it's not one that's like gritty and scrubby. It's just smooth, like gel-like finish that you put on, but it is working to exfoliate the body though. So it was nice. I might get it again. All right. I've had this for several years. It was probably past expiration date. I'm sure. I don't even want to know what the expiration is on it. This is Airspun from Coty, loose face powder. And so I have always used this, I don't want to say as a dupe, but as my drugstore powder option. If I needed something to get me by, I won't say it's a complete dupe for my Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I will no longer probably be using soon. But it's a close enough one for a drugstore brand. So if I'm going to do drugstore, I really like this one. And like I said, I mean, it's taken me this long to use it all up because I don't go through powder really fast, even though that's one thing I use every day. So I'm surprised at how long it takes me to go through powder. I finally emptied this. This is in the shade Naturally Neutral. Just so you have an idea with my skin tone, and it's a good fit for my skin tone. So yes, I would absolutely repurchase again, but I do need to research depending on if it's cruelty free or not. All right, I have Bath and Body Works I used up. This is the 'Tis the Season Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. And you guys may notice that I do Bath and Body Works hauls on the channel a lot. I love Bath and Body Works, and I am so excited to share with you guys that they have now become cruelty free. If you did not already know this, for a long time they have not been, and it was so disappointing. I thought I was going to have to let them go, and I was really upset about it. And I noticed Cruelty Free Kitty, who is a great resource for cruelty-free products and beauty, shared recently that they are now officially cruelty-free. So yes, so you're going to be seeing hauls soon, but I like to get a whole bunch of hauls of like whatever the season is on hand soaps, because we definitely use hand soaps in this family. And I stock up whenever there's a sale or something going on, and I load up on them. This is one of them I did for Christmas and the holidays. This one in particular, like, I feel like the scent itself could go at any time. It's just fruity. I didn't feel like it was that special for Christmas. Let me remember what I mean, it does have a little spice in it, I guess, like a little cinnamon pop or something. What were the notes on this? It was red apple, ground cinnamon, and clove. Yeah, I'm smelling the cinnamon. So, but I think those are like scents that I do anytime I want like pretty fruity anyway. So it was good. Yeah, I'd go with the smell again. It's nice, and I definitely will repurchase Bath and Body Works soaps again. And more bath type products. We have the Cozy Kai Bath Milk. Again, I forgot what brand this is from. This is from my friend Mela, and I know last time I had used a few of the bath ones from what she got me, and she told me what the brand was, and she commented as well, and now I don't remember. So I'm gonna let her chime in if she watches, and I will pin her comment at the top for what the name of the, like what brand this was. I think it's like a little small brand, like a little boutique, and she said it's a great brand. So she wanted to definitely make sure people knew about this one. And so this was really neat. Now I only got like one bath use out of it, I think, if I remember, maybe two. So like the whole thing doesn't last very long, but it's nice, you know, and these are great for like gifting to people and giving gifts to them. And I love my baths. It's got coconut milk in it. Y'all know I love my coconut, ginger, black pepper, clove, cinnamon. It wasn't a super strong scent that I picked up on, just a very subtle, like relaxing scent in the background in your baths. So would I purchase again? I don't know. I mean, maybe, you know, I love bath stuff, so probably. All right, then I finally got around to trying this little thing out. This is funny. This is from Fazit Ingrown Hair Bikini Patch. It's got hydrocolloid, lactic acid, niacinamide, all of that. So I decided, like, I didn't really have a use for it much. And I'm like 46, you know, I certainly don't wear bikinis, y'all. I don't have the body for a bikini, but I do live in Florida, so, you know, we're at the beach all the time, not in the winter right now, but, you know, we had our trip to Costa Rica. So beforehand, I decided, well, let me try it out, because it says it fades dark spots too, and it has niacinamide in it. So I just thought, well, let me just see what it does, or if it does anything, and let me see if it does anything for like razor burn, you know, and I didn't notice any difference. I was like, what is this? And how do you use it? It was just like little stickers. I don't know. Would I repurchase again? No, I don't think these do jack. All right. I think we got that in like, did we get it in a Lauder beauty box one month? And we were all laughing because we're like, oh, for heaven's sakes, we're 60-year-old and we're not going to use this stuff. I can't remember now. It was just a funny month. All right, let's move on. I used up the Estée Lauder Renutriv, if is that name of it, Ultimate Diamond Transformative Energy Eye Cream. I got this in the Macy's Luxury Beauty Box and used it all up. It lasted me a good month and a half. So like it went a long way in this size. I was very happy to have it. I really liked it. I loved it. But will I repurchase again? No, because I know for a fact Estee Lauder is not cruelty free. So, but not because I didn't like the product, but for that reason alone. It was a very nice luxury eye cream. All right, we also have a Rhode Isle Dragon's Blood Hyaluronic Mask. I don't go through a lot of face masks very fast because I don't use them super often. If I'm masking, it's maybe twice a week, but half the time I forget. It's more like once a week when I remember. This one I loved though. It was definitely hydrating, really like kind of thick, not thick, but like a silkiness. Actually, this one feels almost balm-like too, kind of like how I described the other one. It's almost like think makeup balm meets mask. So just to get a feel for like that texture. I actually put it on my face and my feet. So that's why I probably went through it so fast because it felt so good. I wanted something so hydrating, and I masked my ankles, not my ankles, my heels with it too. So I ended up using all of this one, would definitely repurchase. All right, I used up the Replica. This one was the body lotion. It went fast. This little tiny size does not last me long. I might have used it 2 or 3 times and it was gone. So this is the Lazy Sunday Morning. I got this in my Replica advent calendar. I can't remember now. Okay, so I did look up, I think Replica might be one of my top favorite fragrance brands. And unfortunately, I figured out that they're not cruelty free. And so it broke my heart into 1,000 pieces. And that's probably going to be my hardest one to give up. Even behind like Elemis, YSL, Dior, MAC, like I think Replica is what's going to be so hard because I've noticed there's not as many fragrances that are cruelty free as there are like makeup and beauty brands. I mean, other beauty brands. There's not. And I can't find anything that really replaces Replica for me yet. If y'all know of a brand that really reminds you of Replica, let me know. That's cruelty free, let me know. I'm on a quest though. But anyway, absolutely love this brand, which is why I got their advent calendar. I like the scent. I think I like the scent though in a shower gel and lotion more than I do in a perfume. So I love this as a lotion and shower gel. Absolutely loved it. It has this very luxurious feel and smell to it. Reminds me a lot of one of the ones I got from Dior, one of the J'adore variations, and I don't remember which one. Just that like luxury feeling in the bath. You just feel like you're like at a spa. It's just, it has that feeling. So I love this, but unfortunately will not be repurchasing because it's not cruelty free and I want to cry about it. All right, moving along, we have Hair Proud, a hair mask. The Shine Sauce 10-minute shine hair mask. And it's for normal hair. So this is a great like drugstore option if you want a hair mask that's kind of affordable. It was PR gifted to me, I'll give you that disclaimer. And I get a few things from the Hair Proud brand, Skin Proud. They have different versions depending on what beauty category they're covering. There's been a couple of things from them that are absolute hits and a couple that are absolute misses for me. This one was a hit. I actually liked how it felt in my hair. Like, would I say it's up there as a top favorite with a few other ones that I'm doing like right now that I absolutely love? I wouldn't say so, but I think it's a really good alternative if you need to run to CVS and grab a hair mask. I think it's a pretty good one. So I actually ended up liking it and I ended up emptying it finally. So pretty good. Okay, I finally went through my IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is the Natural Matte. I don't usually opt for mattes very often in any product. This was PR gifted to me also too by IT Cosmetics. But I have always done the regular CC cream, the OG. Now they've come out with, I think, a more luminous one. I think I should be getting that one, but that was a while ago that I heard, so I don't know. But this was their matte version and it was so perfect. Like, it's not too matte to where I feel like it dried me out or anything. It was amazing. And to be honest with you, I like this one better than most foundations, like regular foundations, like good foundations that I use on clients. Like I would opt for this. I wouldn't put this on my clients because I think it has sunscreen in it. Yeah, so it has UV like for SPF 40. But you know, CC creams have like everything in them. Pore refining, and it's full coverage, and that's what I love about is cosmetic CC cream is they're not really a CC cream. They are like full coverage foundation. So absolutely love, love, love this. And I'm like 99% sure I think It Cosmetics is cruelty free. So this will continue to be one of my top foundations or base products that I use as a staple for me. And so yes, I will absolutely, absolutely buy this over and over and over again. It is wonderful. And in fact, I get asked all the time on my channel, your skin looks flawless. What are you wearing? And it's a lot of times it's this. That because this was just kind of my go-to, like what I'm just grabbing off my stand every day. So absolutely love it. Okay, I have also used up the Jeffree Star Magic Star Espresso Shot Serum. And this was pretty good. I mean, it's like a gel, but like a soft gel, not like thick gel, just more like kind of a thin, I mean, it feels like a serum. I wouldn't say that I smell the coffee in it. I mean, it's pretty good. Like I might repurchase again. I think I got it in his mystery box or something. And so I finally decided to use up some of the Jeffree Star skincare. I'd say his skincare is good. So I like it. It's hydrating. Yeah, so it was nice. Alrighty, I also have a candle, and I think this came from my friend Mela too, and I love it so much. It's in vanilla, and I think this is ColourPop, right? The Soul Body. I think that's the ColourPop like candle line or body line or whatever, and it smells amazing. It is truly vanilla, but it's not like that burnt. There's certain vanillas that have almost like an alcohol smell. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, I guess vanilla extract is a form of alcohol, right? So, but it doesn't have that smell to it. This is like that cozy, like true vanilla that I crave and love, like having vanilla, you know, by the fire. It is wonderful. So I have used it all up. I definitely used it a lot in the fall and into like Thanksgiving and all of that. I would use it a lot when I was in the bath, and I love it. So would absolutely repurchase again, even though I didn't pay for it. My Mela did. Okay, and then we're back to my routine hair dye. So I share with you guys usually every month. You always see this. This is my hair dye brand. I have to dye my hair every month. I get grays. I'm 46. The grays are coming in strong, and they come in looking like a skunk because I have very dark hair. So the grays really show up on it. I usually always pick either espresso or like the dark cocoa is another one, or cappuccino. Because I have dark brown. I'm like very dark brown. I don't have like straight black hair. It's more dark brown, but a lot of people think I have black hair. And this is probably a closer match towards black, but it works for me. And sometimes I like going a little darker. Now, what I have to do though is I am working with the brand right now, and I'm going through a product with them that I don't know if I should share yet or not. It's because it hasn't been released yet. So I was working on that, but it's kind of a temporary thing. And so I still needed to dye my hair before Costa Rica. So went ahead and did a full hair dye right before I left for Costa Rica. So ended up dyeing. So this is what I used, but stay tuned because I will definitely be sharing the new products as soon as I'm able to share with you guys. Right, we have more Bath and Body Works. We have the pumpkin apple this time. This is a cleansing gel hand soap. Fragrance notes are red delicious apples, fall pumpkin, and clove buds. Now, the clove still feels like the holidays to me. But it has a slight bit of like pumpkin, but then like it's the apple and the cloves. It's like, it kind of all runs together for me from like fall to the holidays. That's like apple and cloves definitely scream holidays for me as well. So I've still been using this at the Christmas time and, you know, through January and all. Some of my old like fall scents was finally using up. So we did go through that, and yes, I would repurchase. And I'll go ahead and share the other Bath & Body Works too. This is an old Halloween one of the Girlfriend. I think this was out of my daughter's bathroom, so that's why it's a little later, is I just now got around to finding it basically. Yeah, I can't remember. This one has dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. I wouldn't say that it's spine-chilling, but it definitely has that, there's a pop of spice in it, a little fruity, and I actually really like this one. It doesn't really scream Halloween to me though. I went through Ardell 420 lashes. This is my standard set of lashes that most of my natural clients wear. It's probably like my number one that I put on clients, honestly, because they're, you know, they're not like too much. They give them just a little extra definition, but not too much. And especially for like 40 plus clients. And most of my clients don't want too much craziness. So I did at my best friend's wedding, and it was actually towards the end of, right after Thanksgiving. So was this left over from that, or are these my own that I wore? I can't even remember now. Do y'all remember if I brought you an Empties from the wedding? I've been on hold with a lot of clients, especially with now homeschooling and all of that. But I did do like my best friend's wedding and our party and all. And so I'm just trying to remember if this was left over from that, or if this was just a set that I had that I emptied. I can't remember. But anyway, I use it on clients all the time, and sometimes on me because I know that it'll just be like a quick, you know, pretty natural looking look. So I just can't remember who I put it on. Right, this is another one from that brand I was telling you about that Mela sent me. So I'll have to have her pipe up on what it was again. This one though is a bath oil. It's the Spiced Vanilla Woods. I didn't really notice a lot of a scent in it though. Pouring it in, it felt a little thin and like just, I mean, you can tell everything's kind of like homemade, and even like the packaging on it. So I think it would be a nice little customized like gift or something, but I wouldn't say it's like ultra potent is my only thoughts on that one. I went through Beauty Stat. This is the Universal Triple Action Daily Peel. Now I normally would never exfoliate every day. These are like exfoliating peels. So, but this one is designed to be like a daily one, and it's a gentle, acts like a chemical exfoliant. So I actually took I think it was a 10-day challenge, because I think there's 10 in here. It's little pads that you pull out and rub on the face basically each day. And I absolutely love this brand. So I was like, okay, I trust them to follow their directions. So I did, and I kind of looked at my results, and I think that it improved some things, but I adore this brand. So I would definitely buy again. I'm just not like huge into a lot of exfoliants, and not very often. I'm always afraid of like too much. But for when I do, definitely this is probably the number one thing I would want to use, to be honest with you. Okay, I have another of my Replica. This is also in Lazy Sunday Morning, but this was the shower gel. So I emptied that one too. Same thoughts as the other one on the lotion. Loved the shower gel also. Okay, I had another one from that same brand from, I think from Mela also. It was a bath bomb, so I just left the sticker because it was like a plastic container, and it was cute. It kind of just melted. It was like a little snowman, and it melted everywhere into the bath. Again, I would say the only thing is just these don't have a really strong potent smell. I would almost say like I would probably prefer that they have a lot more like potency in them and strength. I want to really smell my bath. And then we have the YSL or Rouge serum. And y'all will know I've been a YSL girl. I love my YSL. So I did not want to fall in love with this though, because I'm going to have to give them up, not being cruelty free. And unfortunately, I kind of fell in love. I don't know. It was a good serum. I'm not as in love with it as I am their primer that I'm going to have to give up. So anyway, yeah, it was pretty good. This was a sample we got in the Macy's beauty box. just makes me sad because I love my YSL. It's always the packaging for me, but they make some bomb products too, y'all. All right, and then the last thing is Benefit. I went through my typical Precisely My Brow pencil. Benefit, not cruelty-free. So, if you've been around here, you know this has been my ride or die staple for a very long time. The Precisely My Brow. It has been perfect for my brows because it's got that like the ultra slim. I don't have any left to show you. It's all like down in there. Just the perfect pencil. My shade that I always use on my brows is the 3.5, but they're not cruelty free. So this is another heartbreak. Right now I am using P. Louise, which is cruelty free, and I have had their pencils really grow on me, so I might can replace them. I really love ABH too, so probably ABH is going to replace them, and ABH is cruelty free. But this is the kind of thing I do want to bring you guys soon, is kind of a list of like some of my favorite brands and how we can replace them, or favorite products and how we can replace them when they're not cruelty free. Like ones that I found that are just as good, or almost just as good. Benefit, come on. All right. So that is everything. Okay, I do have one more product down here, but I realized it's the one that I probably shouldn't talk about yet. I just don't want to get in trouble for sharing too soon if I'm not supposed to. So we'll save that one for next time. I probably will just go ahead and throw it back in the empty for next time, and hopefully I can remember that this was really from January and not February for the next round. So that is everything in here. I have not counted how many it is, but it was enough to fill up the bucket. And yeah, so let me know if you've tried any of these, and if you agree with my thoughts on them. Let me know any ideas you have for how to handle my empties that will help us with our time management. And if you have any great cruelty-free alternatives to some of the ones I mentioned that are not cruelty-free. And yeah, let me know also what you've been using that you love this month. All right, so that wraps it up, guys. Definitely stick around for more of our content going forward, Conscious Beauty in 2025 here, and we'll figure out how we're going to handle some of these routine videos. Don't worry, they're not going away. We're just going to brainstorm a little of how we might revamp the time management system. All right, guys, so thanks so much for watching. Pop that subscribe so you don't miss more in the future. And as another friend had pointed out, make sure to remind everybody to be liking and commenting. Drop a leaf emoji, a bunny emoji if you are all for Conscious Beauty. All of that to help out so we make sure we get this Conscious Beauty content out. And with that, I will let you go. Turn the notification bells on so you don't miss it all in the future too. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.